Welcome to beautiful Boise. I'm Michael Rathbun, and today we're going to be talking about a local Boise favorite, Table Rock. Located just west of town, Table Rock offers spectacular views, beautiful hiking trails, and a quick getaway from the city and many other worries of the city. Today we actually have a great guest. We have Garrett Ruckel today.
Thank you for having me.
A Californian, but now Boise.
Correct.
Boise,
Got that right.
Right.
Glad to be out of there.
Awesome. Well, it's great to have you today.
Thank you.
So when did you move here?
Well, I moved here about 2.5 years ago and have loved it ever since.
Awesome. What do you like about Boise so far?
Pace of living, the lifestyle is a lot different. Slower pace, but at the same time, it is a great place to live.
Yeah, I love it too. I moved from southeastern Idaho.
Okay.
And it's a quicker pace actually than southeastern Idaho, but it's a good pace. So it's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. So, we're here talking about Table Rock today.
Yes.
I heard that you're pretty fascinated with it, right?
I am. I really am. I try to get up there twice a month.
Twice a month? That's great. Okay. Why do you go so often?
Well, I like to get my exercise in. It is a 3-mile hike round trip, 1.5 miles up, 1.5 miles down.
Okay.
So it is a good way to get your exercise in. But at the same time, you can get up there to the top, sit, overlook the city. It's a pretty quiet place.
Okay.
You can reflect on your thoughts and, just think about the day.
Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So you said that was about a 3-mile hike kind of round trip then,
Yeah.
right? Okay. What other kind of facts, I guess, like elevation, distance, time?
Well,
like how
as
long?
you know, there is a cross up at the top of Table Rock, and that cross was put up there in 1956.
Okay.
Okay, and the cross weighs about 4,500 pounds.
Wow.
Quite heavy. Don't ask me how they got it up there because I really can't tell you that.
Okay.
I would imagine it got up there in pieces.
Right.
But, it's a very fascinating place. So.
I bet, yeah. I've seen a couple of pictures of it. I can see it from my bedroom window, actually.
Oh,
but I've
wow.
never been up there.
Yeah.
So
It is worth the
maybe-
hike.
I bet. I'd probably drive. I've heard you can drive up there, right?
You can. There's a road that'll take you to the top.
Okay.
Once you get up there, you will have to do a little walking. But regardless, it is definitely worth the trip.
Okay. So how would you prepare it to go up to Table Rock? then?
Well, for a morning hike, definitely a sweatshirt could be quite chilly. Good pair of running shoes or hiking boots, water. If you're going in the summer, sunscreen.
Okay.
But for any hike, water, good shoes, and just appropriate clothing.
Right. And there's a lot of those hiking trails kind of around Boise.
Yeah.
Do you go around some of those or just
No,
Table
just
Rock?
Table Rock. It
Rock,
is
okay.
the only trail that I really do know.
Okay.
And I've heard it's one of the best, if not the best, trail. So.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't been up there, like I said, but if you go to Horseshoe Bend at the Banks Hot Springs, that's it's a pretty intense hike, but it's a really nice hike. Lots of wilderness around you, and there's hot springs.
Okay.
So they're like all natural.
Well, with Table Rock, it's not as intense of a hike.
Yeah.
It's very easy. Beginners can do it.
Okay.
It starts out pretty easy. There are some flat areas where you just walk along, and then towards the end, it gets to an incline.
Okay.
A little bit tough, but anyone can really do it.
Okay, cool. So once you're up kind of at Table Rock, did the hike, did everything, what's there to do up there?
Well, there is a bench up there where you can sit and overlook and look out at the city. There are caves where you can go in and crawl around and look. You can also venture off onto other paths throughout Table Rock and just, if you wanted to do a group hike, you could take a group up there, spend the day, go off on different trails. Go up there by yourself. You can also take a date up there. Wouldn't recommend it because at the end of the day, if you mess up on the date, you still gotta walk back down.
Walk back. Yeah, so probably not the best idea.
So there are many
to do
things you
that.
can do up there.
Have you ever explored those little trails that are kind of finger off, I guess?
No, I go up there just to sit and reflect.
Okay.
So I don't venture off.
Okay. So I know that you said there's many things to do up there. Hike around, take a date. Probably not take a date actually.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Many things. But what's your number one recommendation? Like you go to Table Rock, this is what you have to do.
Wow. Once you get up to the top, I would say you take about 10 minutes to yourself just to overlook the city and think. That's the one thing I would tell you to do is just think about yourself and your life, and it's a good place to unwind.
Kind of reflect on things.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's awesome. I've heard though, recently there's been vandalism up there. Have you heard about that a little bit?
Well,
Or
from
seen any of it?
my first-hand experience, I have seen the graffiti that is up there.
Okay.
There's graffiti within the caves and on the rocks up there. It's a shame. It takes away from the beauty of Table Rock, but at the same time, it's still a very beautiful place to go
Are there
see.
any like good graffiti? I know it's kind of a oxymoron almost, but you go to like Los Angeles, you go to California, and they actually have some really great graffiti
Yeah.
art. It really is an art form. Any up there?
Well,
that
from
you've
what I've seen, I haven't really seen anything that is what I would consider to be great graffiti. Mostly people putting their names on things. I was here, so and so was here. I love so and so,
Oh,
stuff
kinda
like
like-
that. But other than that,
Yeah, kind of
nothing.
middle school.
Yeah, very much so.
Middle school stuff, I guess.
But nothing that is stand out.
Nothing too good. Okay, not a problem.
Yeah.
So just kind of hiking up there. Not
Yeah.
one recommendation.
I see people take their dogs up there as
Okay.
well. Keep them on a leash. I'd recommend it because one time I took a dog up there off the leash and he ran away.
Oh,
Had to chase him.
did you
so-
find him? Hopefully.
Well, yeah, I did. I did.
Okay.
But people take their dogs up there, and it's nice. It's nice to
Okay.
see.
And bring a bag, of course, right? For your
Absolutely.
little presents that they make for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a little dog and he makes presents all the time. So definitely recommend that then. Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us today, Garrett. I appreciate you
Thank you
coming
for having
on.
me.
Yeah, it's awesome to have you. So we're going to go to a little bit of a clip about Table Rock and show you what it's about.